Motorcycles have been proven to be one of the most exciting but dangerous and deadly hobbies on the streets. But by staying informed and being aware of safety precautions, it can still be safe and exciting. Today I will inform you on the recommended safety tips, motorcycle fatality statistics, and how to properly and safely use the pre-ride check called T-clocks. So let's begin by knowing some recommended safety tips. The first is the Motorcycle Safety Foundation Riders Course. This course usually lasts about 15 hours, but you will learn the different kinds of motorcycles, their controls, and how they operate. You'll learn how to deal with normal as well as critical traffic situations, and you'll learn the importance of your safety gear. The second is wearing proper protective equipment. Most important out of all is your helmet. You can have two different types of helmet. You can have a full helmet or a half helmet, as long as they say DOT on the back, like right here, and on the back of this one, the DOT approved, which is the Department of Transportation approved helmets. Most important. Second, you want to make sure you have a long sleeve jacket, long pants, preferably leather for both. You want to have steel toe boots, at least mid-ankle covered. You want to have full finger gloves, not cut fingers. You want to have the full finger with grip on the bottom, especially for driving during the winter or wet weather. And last but not least, a good reflective vest that'll help everybody see you while you're riding, especially at night. So now that you know about motorcycle safety course and some of the protective gear, I would like to go over some of the motorcycle fatality statistics with you. According to the Department of Transportation, between 2009 and 2010, 172,000 motorcyclists were injured, and 8,971 of those motorcycle riders were killed. Out of the 8,971 motorcycles that were killed, 2,610 of them were alcohol related. In 2010, 42% of motorcyclists who were fatally injured were not wearing a helmet. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, helmets saved over 1,500 riders' lives and could have saved 700 more had they been wearing a helmet. So now that I have provided you with some statistics on motorcycle fatalities, it's time to learn how to do a proper safety check on your motorcycle using the T-clock system. And basically, T-clock is an acronym for pre-ride safety check. So let's start with the T. The T stands for your tires. You want to definitely check your air pressure. You want to check the depth of your tire and any wear, especially on the side walls of your tires. The C stands for your clutches and cables. On your clutches, you want to make sure they're not dented or broken. On your cables, you want to make sure there's no tears or frays. You definitely want to follow your cables, your brake cables, all the way back as far as possible, just to make sure there's no tears or anything like that in it. Next is L, which stands for your lights. You definitely want to make sure there's no cracks or they're not broken. You want to make sure all your blinkers are in working order. The O stands for oil. You definitely want to check your oil. You check your oil while your engine is kind of warm. You want to look for any leaks on the bottom of your bike or anywhere around your oil filter. Next is the C, which stands for chassis, which is basically your frame. You want to look for any cracks or dents. Any lifted paint anywhere can indicate that there's a crack in your frame. You definitely want to get that checked before you go out on a long ride. And K finally stands for your kickstand. You want to make sure your kickstand doesn't have any cracks or dents, and the spring that is on your kickstand has a lot of tension in it to hold up all that weight. So now that you know how to do a pre-ride safety check, let's go over some of the things we learned today. Learning how to safely handle your motorcycle should give you more of a pleasurable ride experience. Even though motorcycle riding is an extremely dangerous hobby, applying what you've learned today will definitely keep you safe on the streets. So today I've gone over the recommended safety tips. I've gone over motorcycle fatality statistics. and finally, how to properly do a safety check using T-clocks. Thank you for your time.